Hey guys, bit of a different video here, but today I'm going to show you exactly how I actually make my Algicosathlon. Obviously, mine is a little different to others, more like an object show than anything else, and I've seen a few comments asking like what drawing program I use and whatnot. So today I'll clear all that up. So if you do want to one day make an Algicosathlon similar to mine, now you'll know basically what to do and what process I go through. So, first off, I'll give a rundown on the drawing tool I use, Chrome Canvas. But before anything, I'm just going to say I do not recommend using Chrome Canvas if you want to make your Algicosathlon actually look good. There are far better alternatives. I've heard Ibis Paint X is pretty good, or just honestly anything other than Chrome Canvas will be fine. I only use Chrome Canvas because it's accessible and I'm familiar with it. And I don't know, I guess I just stuck with it. But anyway, here's a tutorial on basically everything that Chrome Canvas has. So you can draw with this thing. Uh, yeah, there's pencil to draw as well, and like some other things to draw, but they're pretty much useless. I just don't really bother with them. There's these undo and redo buttons, which are super helpful. You can change the solid color of the background here, and yeah, that's about it for Chrome Canvas. So yeah, I'll now begin drawing the slides, which right now I'm about halfway through day 19, which is super long because there's two events. So today I'll try to get a good chunk of the second event done. Right now I have my storyboard next to me to see what to animate, but obviously I'm just screen recording, so I can't actually show that in the video, but yeah. I'll now draw this next slide to show you in real time. So yeah, that slide is done. So now I go to the Google Slides here. Just copy that image from the canvas and paste it in here. You'll notice host is actually talking in this slide, but I didn't actually put in the text because I do that in Google Slides itself. And also, after putting it into Google Slides, I just have to slightly stretch it out a little bit just because of the dimensions of how the canvas file is exported, but it's all good. Doesn't actually matter. And now, just put the text in. And yeah, this is this slide completed. So now what I do is just go to slideshow and take a screenshot of the whole scene, text included. And now what I do is just go to files. All of these ones were just from yesterday, but get the screenshot here. And yeah, I've got folders for every single Algicosathlon day to date. So like all the slides from all the previous episodes. And yeah, I just basically number them and keep them all organized. And yeah, just do that until all the slides are done. But now what I'll do is a time lapse. So yeah. Okay, it is now 15 days later, and I've finished all the animation and actually edited the entirety of day 19. I thought about doing a time lapse of me editing day 19, but I figured it would just be better to show you an example. So let's go to the starting skit here. Why is it upside down? What? 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 It, okay, I don't know why it's upside down there, but uh, anyway. So basically, when I'm editing, I just do the slides, put them in one by one, and just rewatch them, sometimes a couple of times as I go along. And the key thing is, if there's text, I read it to myself and make the slide go for about that amount of time, but also at a couple extra seconds. That couple extra seconds is important, and I know a lot of Algicosathlon YouTubers who have their text go by way too fast, and it gets pretty annoying when watching it, so keep that in mind. But, anyways, so yeah, this is a starting skit here, and I basically just do what I mentioned for the entire episode, and then when that's done, I add in the music. I usually do stuff like NCS, Kevin McLeod, The Fat Rat. Their songs fit quite well for Algicosathlons, but if you're making one, you can just put in any music you like. Even soundtrack from video games works. I've used that in a few recent episodes actually. And lastly, I add in the processing leaderboards. This won't be a tutorial of how to actually make the processing leaderboards, but if you do want to learn how to make them, MapJumpKill's made a couple of really helpful videos, and it's actually how I learned to make them myself, so I do recommend watching them. I'll put the links of those in the description. And one more thing, this video editor I'm using is Clipchamp, and it is free, but I do not recommend it. Words cannot describe how much I hate Clipchamp. I have had many issues with it, from desyncing audio, random glitched pixels, and as you saw then, it was just upside down. I don't know why. It can be relatively fine, and then there'll just be a new problem out of nowhere. It's quite infuriating. And if you know a better alternative, I recommend just using that instead. Clipchamp is the opposite of reliable. But, anyways, that is about it for the editing side of things. This episode took quite a while to make. It is the longest episode so far. And on top of that, it actually took a couple more days to make this new intro. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to release this episode. Obviously, you're watching this after it's out, so yeah. Oh, and I've just remembered that I haven't made the thumbnail yet, so I guess here's a quick time lapse. So yeah, that's it. I hope you found this video informative, and if someone's watching this that wants to make an Algicosathlon but isn't really sure what to do or where to start, I hope this video helped, and of course, thanks for watching. See ya.